Well, here we are again with the continuing adventures of Chef Perry. And in the last episode, of course, we opened up Oberlin Station by going, clearing out the Fenn Street sewer of ghouls. And of course, while we were there, we discovered a series of holotapes describing an encounter between a pre-war serial killer called the Fenn's Phantom and the detective that was pursuing him. They were kind of creepy, and by the sounds of it, the detective things didn't go so well for him at the end of it. So, anyway, then we came back here to the Red Rocket, Fort Hagen, because we needed to get a provisioner to connect to Oberlin Station.
It's the waiting that gets you.
So we'll just do a quick check here to make sure everybody here is good to go. They all have jobs. Okay, looks like everybody has a job. We'll see if there's any money to collect, since I do have some, a little bit, not much. There's the Dear Detective holotapes right there. And, actually another thing too that I've been doing. Okay. Wow, I have a lot of junk in this bench. There's a sensor module. Okay. Those are rare and hard to come by, so I'm going to store it in this shipping container instead. Along with a few other things. Okay, I probably don't need to store those in the ship. But things like the Brahmin skulls, the sensor modules, that kind of thing, I'll store in the shipping container. They have a lot of miscellaneous stuff that I probably don't need to keep in here too. We'll just tidy up the shipping container here a little bit. We'll just keep things aside and separate, and yeah, I'll store unusual armor items or legendary items in here as well. And this is also a good place to put weapons of various types when I want to equip settlers with better weapons. So we'll leave those in there. And we'll just store all this junk and all these miscellaneous items. So it'll take me a moment to do that. Oh, I guess I can't get rid of that one yet. That's worth a lot of money. I could probably sell that. But all these other various minor quest items I don't need to hold on to. Okay, the overdue books are something that I can keep in the chest as well, because that way I don't have to carry them around, and I can access them from anywhere. So when I eventually decide to go to the Boston Public Library, if I haven't already been, okay, so we're at the end of that now. Okay, so now we're good to go. And I also try and anytime I'm at a settlement, I'll transfer any ammunition I have stored in the workbench to a shipping container too, because then I have access to all of it in the same place. In Mr. Tidy's chest? No. Okay. So I guess we're about ready to go. We'll head back to Oberlin Station and get that place set up. And so far I have... Uh-oh, what's going on? My provisioner is upset. What are you shooting at? Sounds like he's shooting just at a rad stag or something.
Damn it! Where'd you go? Should've run.
Yeah, okay, he's just shooting at that rad stag doe.
Let me sick.
That's okay. We'll shoot the rad stag doe and we'll hook that up later. Get a chance. And I think we'll just shortcut down the hill here because Oberlin Station is just in a straight line this way. Just on the other side of that beached boat over there. We'll give these guys a wide enough enough space here that we don't provoke the super mutants that are hanging around in here right now. Come on there, Perry. Get out of the river. Ugh. That's something that they could do in the next game someday if they ever make another one, is give you the ability to climb so that if you push up against something and press a button, you can sort of hoist yourself over it within reason. So here we are at Oberlin Station, and I think I scrapped this one already. There isn't much here to scrap. I have to say, Oberlin Station is not one of my favorite places to build. It's kind of small, and it has extremely up and down ground here, which makes it difficult to build things on it. So I usually just try to keep it simple when I do something like this. So we'll go with our wire fence here, because it's usually the most economical way to build a fence. And I usually use this little building here to try and line things up straight. I'll try and build everything square as possible to this little building. Is it actually nighttime? We're getting near nighttime? Yeah, it is. But anyway. So, I'll try and get this lined up. Whoops, not the building, the fence. Try and get this lined up so that the fence is like reasonably square to the building here. Okay, well, that looks pretty square, I guess. Now we should shove the whole thing in a little bit. Let's start over again here. Buttons on my controller are getting a little bit soft and won't always respond when I press them if I press too lightly. Okay. Now, okay. Don't really need a fence piece right there. Yeah, okay. So we'll just put a half piece in here. Well, okay, maybe we won't. Since it's how we kind of botched that up a little bit, we'll just leave the whole fence piece in. Might as well put one there too. Okay. As you can see, there's going to be problems there already. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece out. And I'll put it in over here for the time being. Because this is where we'll put our door. Have to move those two fence pieces out a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I keep the footprint of this place that I do decide to use fairly small. I don't usually add any settlers to it at all because there isn't really enough room here to support a large population anyway. I have tried out other builds where I'll go with something where I basically turn the whole settlement into one giant building. And that kind of works, but it's also very crowded and very busy. Okay, so there's that campfire thing. Maybe we can add one more, yeah, add one more out this way. Yeah, and as you can see, the line that you end up having to take is quite steep. which actually makes the wire fence kind of the best solution, I guess, for this settlement. It looks like I'm going to end up going outside of the boundary here, so maybe what I'll do is I'll just use that half piece that I had previously found. There. Just move everything in a little. Maybe we'll take this one out. Put this steeper one in. Okay, that's not going to work. There, that'll work. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, we can just build straight across there now. Okay, that will do it. So the area is completely enclosed that I want to use. And we can put in a small power source here just to run the door. Guess it's probably late enough at night now that it's worth actually going to sleep here. I wonder, does Chef Perry have night vision goggles yet? Yes. Okay. But that's okay. Have some tasty canned dog food for breakfast. Breakfast of champions. Oh, look, we got a Brahmin here. Just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, okay, it's you. Alright. Sure, we'll talk to you.
Excuse me.
Hey, I got a question for you. I can sell you a Brahmin. As is, of course. But quality is guaranteed.
Sure.
Sure. I'll take her.
Oh, great, great. Just tell me where you want me to send her, and she's all yours.
Okay, well, actually, right here sounds good.
Good doing business with you, man. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Okay. So I guess we'll put in a Brahmin feed trough now. Put it right about there. Excuse me. I have allergies. They're terrible. Anyway, we'll just put in the usual switch thing here. And I think I'm just going to use the regular 2-position switches for this one, since there is only one gate. Wow. We should be able to get away with just one of these little power things here. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so they've got food, they've got water. Now they need some defenses, I guess. Got a cooking station. So, yeah, some defenses now would be good. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just put something like this up here. Damn uneven terrain. We'll just put gun turrets on top of scaffolding. That'll work just fine. Much up in the air, and there's somebody farming there anyway, so okay, one more corner to defend, and then I think that'll be good enough for the size of this. Oops, my scaffolding. Okay. For the size of this settlement, I don't think it really matters all that much. If you get somewhere in the neighborhood of around 100 defense value, I think that'll be more than enough to deter any settlement attacks. So this is just a cheap and dirty blueprint of something that you can do with Oberlin Station if you don't, if you're like me and you don't really care for this particular settlement very much. And you've always wondered how you can possibly do anything useful with it. Well, I would say just keep the population at the original 2. And if you want to connect supply lines, you can connect them from other settlements to this one. And just have your 2 farmers here and have your gun turrets. Could add a little bit more crops here just to make both of those settlers actually have enough to do to fulfill the amount. Okay, there. See, I could have expanded the fence out a little bit further and everything else, but even so, the footprint of this settlement is so small that if you get, like up toward 30 settlers in this place, you'd have trouble finding enough farming space even to be able to grow enough crops to support the settlement population. So, I think this is just a generally better way to do it. So, yeah, just kind of phoning it in here. And we got a bunch of other settlements that need to be connected as well. Okay, and it kind of looks as though, well, their happiness should improve a little bit, given enough time. So maybe we need to see what we can do here. Clearing the way for Red Rocket Truck Stop. Huh. Oh yeah. So we gotta secure the workshop at Jamaica Plain to make the settler at the Red Rocket Truck Stop happy. Okay, we could go talk to Jack Cabot and do the special delivery thing. Okay, we could go to Valentine's Detective Agency. We could investigate the lake. Go to Kelly Manor. Look for the stash of chems in Watts Consumer Electronics. Oh, okay. I must have forgotten to listen to Jonathan Kelly's holotape after the Kelly Macabre thing. Or if I even still have that in my inventory. Probably not. I probably dropped it off somewhere. So, yeah. And that was long enough ago I don't even remember. But you know what? Maybe we'll do that. We'll go to Jamaica Plain. Just for the fun of it. Because it looks as though the morale at Red Rocket Truck Stop is kind of low. Probably because they're really worried about what's going on the opposite side of the map from them. We got this place set up about as well as can be set up now. So we'll be on our way. Of course, that's going to further extend my line of settlements to the point where I have a whole bunch of unsupported settlements. And I'm going to have to spend some time joining these settlements together, but these tasks that are... Oh, I got the dog with me. These tasks that are given by settlers at settlements tend to be time sensitive, so you can't ignore them for too long or you'll end up failing them because you didn't actually do anything. So I guess we'll head on down toward Jamaica Plain and we'll get on it. Oh, what's going on here? Well, that guy is... What do we got here? Scavengers. Oh, and one of those robots. Knock him down. Look at that. He recovered from being knocked down really quick. Okay, well, we'll take that guy's ammunition. We'll loot this robot. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh. Okay, well, I've already been through this area before. That's okay, we'll loot that robot too. Quite often robots have good things on them. Do I have Hangman's Alley yet? No, it doesn't look like I do. Maybe someday on camera I'll do some building in Hangman's Alley, because I got a mod from a fairly famous modder named Meher, who did a mod on the Nexus that expands this settlement all the way out to the river, and also expands the vertical build limit quite a bit. And with the mod scrap everything, there's actually certain panels in these buildings that you can scrap, and then you can build interior spaces in them. And so that actually takes what is another fairly mediocre and undersized settlement and turns it into something that much more useful. So maybe someday I'll have to do that. Show the full potential of that settlement now that some of the limitations have been lifted from it. Because, you know, I know I kind of phoned it in at Oberlin Station there, but you know what? I think that the Bethesda kind of phoned it in for a couple of these settlements and made them so small and basic that you can't really do anything with them.
Nothing to see here.
There's nothing to see here? Got anything in this ammo box? Why should I do that?
Feral ghouls like to hide in the dark. Makes night patrol a real fright fest.
Oh yeah, I got a level up, I forgot. Looks as though... Yeah, I haven't even gone and talked to the settlers at 10 Pines Bluff yet. Wow. Starting from the opposite side of the map, though I guess you kind of tend to neglect things like that. Anyway, looks like Sheffield's doing just fine out here. Got 6 food and a little bit of defense. His happiness is 83. Wow, he's a happy guy. And we got our nicely decorated house here. So this settlement on the surface looks like it's a little undersized and cramped, kind of like Oberlin Station or Hangman's Alley, but you can do some interesting things with it. You can build on top of this Red Rocket building, also build on top of this building here, although it takes a bit to get up there. So, you know, this one is actually, even though it's a small settlement, you can make a lot of good use of the space. It's here. Oh, I forgot I gotta have a drink of water here too. So I might as well do that before I move on. And we'll approach this area with a bit of caution here, just in case. I don't remember if I've cleared the raiders out here or not. It's been a while, but it looks like I have. Yeah, there aren't even any junk items here. I must have cleared this place out fairly recently. Okay. And of course we'll go around here. Eventually these do stop respawning if you actually go into Leighton Tower and clean out the raiders in there. Then this grenade trap will stop respawning. But if you don't go in there at Leighton Towers and wipe out the raiders in there, that trap will keep respawning forever and ever. Every time you walk by there, you can disarm it and take the grenades. Because I guess the raiders in Leighton Tower keep resetting the trap every time you disarm it. Okay, I think we're approaching unexplored territory. Okay, I guess I've been to here before. Who are you? Wastelander. Okay, that's the person that hangs around on the end of that bridge there and gets eaten by the bugs from the swamp. And it looks as though I have activated the workbench in this place. I just haven't occupied it yet. So I guess we'll keep on going here. I don't see any sentry bots over there, so maybe it's been destroyed already too. And now we're getting into some unexplored territory. Come on, Perry, go the right way. Control scheme is at times a little bit strange, and I find that I have to actually jump in the direction that I want to go in order to get my character to go in that direction. I'm not sure why, whether it is stuck with an input shoot that guy in the butt. There. Okay, what do these guys got? 10mm round, 10mm pistol. Okay, some more dog food. I got anything I can break? Oh, in combat with something else. There's something other unfriendly around here somewhere. I killed all the raiders. What else is there? I don't see anything. Okay, guess we're all good now. Okay, nope. Alright, well, it's lunchtime. Shooting raiders works up an appetite. Oh, there's a ghoul there. That's what was the problem. You're kind of far from home there, buddy. Well, here we are at Jamaica Plain. And the Jamaica Plain subway station. And there's just a couple of things that I'm going to go around here and pick up. And one of those things is going to be through this bus. Up the slope here. Oh, I should do my level up thing too, really. Really I should. What am I going to do? Okay, I could take another round of toughness. Another bit of science or another bit of chemist. Looks like I have taken a thing in commando, but that's the only combat skill I've invested anything in. Okay, looks like I've been focusing mainly on the defense of things, so we'll do that. We're gonna go up to this truck. Of course, we can get something out of that cooler. Here is Perforator, which is a combat shotgun legendary weapon that I made, placed in the game. This was some years ago now. But this gun is the reason that I don't mod or create legendary combat shotguns anymore, because this is definitely the most broken gun in the game. Because in addition to the 30% armor penetration, this is my first effort at creating a combination legendary. So this gun also does the wounding thing. So not only do you get the armor penetration, but it also causes wounding. And it is probably the most one of the most powerful guns in the game now. And it will probably replace this double-barreled shotgun that I'm carrying once I have a chance to work on that gun and upgrade it a little bit. That being said, even at its basic level, it does a tremendous amount of damage in a hurry. That's why when I made my legendary shotgun mod, I stuck to double-barreled shotguns, because you start doing things with combat shotguns with a high ammunition capacity and all that kind of stuff. Well, it's just too broken. Alright, we're going to... There's a false bottom in that drawer. And there we are with the select revolver. 50 caliber revolver. And this is yet another one of Neater's mods. I have a lot of his mods in my game. But anyway, we'll go back to this for now. I don't think I have a lot of 50 caliber ammunition in my inventory right now. And then we'll start to work on Jamaica Plain. Clearing out the ghouls in Jamaica Plain. Guess we can just start right here. Wow. Okay, well, dog got him. Oh, look, there's a 10mm submachine gun just laying on the floor here. I have yet to find a legendary 10mm submachine gun from that mod. So I'm not sure whether that means anything. Like, ooh. But it could be just because, like, it's one of those rare legendaries too, or something, because sometimes you can go for a very long time without ever seeing a legendary version of some types of weapons. Rippers is one example. I can count the number of times on one hand in 10 plus years since this game came out that I actually found a randomly generated legendary Ripper. They're that rare. They do exist. It's just that the game just doesn't generate one very often. Okay, I can't jump up here. I just can't quite jump up here. I can't quite reach that ammunition without jumping. Yeah. Okay, guess I'm gonna have to fit down here somehow. So there is a way to jump down through the hole in the roof of this church without dying. You can do it like that. You have to be as close to the end of that hole there as possible. Because if you miss, you'll end up falling all the way to the bottom floor there, and that is long enough to be a fatal fall. But now I can get up here and I can pick up all this ammunition for what it's worth. And a safe with no door. Tactical light assault rifle. Okay. Oh, excuse me, folks. My allergies here. My eye is itching. I have to rub my eye. So just a second here. Today seems to be particularly bad. I don't know why. Well, we'll just pick up some of this loose junk items that are in here. Oops, I didn't want to grab that. Well, I just wanted to lift that burnt textbook out of the way. Okay, and let's have a look at this dead guy. He has a Jamaica Plain flyer, and he also has a thing that says Silverhand's Note. Jamaica player, okay. And some kind of really good laser pistol. Okay. Let's have a look at this guy's note. What it says. Oh, yeah, Silverhand's Note, that's what it is. Manifest said it was a Type V laser defense grid, practically military grade. Whatever's down there, the security's the real deal. Easy enough to let the others in, then reactivate the system. Let the turrets deal with them. No need to get my hands dirty. Well, okay, so that sounds like you're not a very nice person there, Luke Silverhand. There's ghouls down this way. Ugh. Look. They're coming from every direction here. Oh. Ugh. Wow, that was exciting. Wow. Oh, there's another one. Okay, well, we'll stimpack the dog. And it looks like I'm going to have to take some antibiotics if I have any here. Yeah. And drink a bunch of water. And I guess we'll loot some ghouls. Anyway, as you can see, even though my double-barreled shotgun bullet time is a very powerful weapon, it can't compare to a combat shotgun that has similar abilities just because of the magazine size. And if you put a drum magazine on this thing, well, very seldom do you ever have to reload during the middle of a battle. every feral ghoul in the place is already, oh, okay, there's another one. I hear one. Oh, where there he is, he's already on the floor there. And there's another one there. I can pick all that stuff up actually after I activate this workbench. Uh-oh. Where are you going? Come back here. Okay, is that about all the ghouls in the building here? Okay, well, we'll leave all that stuff there. I have to clear... Okay, if I remember correctly, I think you actually have to basically clear out the entire town of Jamaica Plain. Or you can activate the workbench, so... I guess we better get to it. Starting to run a little low on shotgun shells. Maybe I'll switch over to this thing here for a bit. Oh, here's another guy. Carl Everett. Jamaica Plain Town Hall key. Do I really need his key? I don't think I really need his key. We can come back for it if it turns out we need it later. Carl's log, we'll grab that. Oh, this is going to be an audio thing. Oh, maybe not. Jamaica Plain Raid Team. So it's a list of people. Okay. Alright, I remember Hadrian. He's a dead guy that you find at a random encounter site. Who has an invitation to the Jamaica Plain raid. And then Luke Silverhand was the dead guy we found in the church. Who was planning on betraying his teammates. By the looks of it. Kinda looks like they got overrun by and swarmed under by feral ghouls, though. Oh, speaking of which... Where are you going now? Oh. Okay, you got him.
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be getting dark here pretty soon. Probably think about finding some camping gear. I have some camping gear. Okay, I don't appear to have any camping gear. That's okay, I saw a couch back in the house. Yeah, so we'll just crash on the couch here. Get lots of sleep, 12 hours. Wow, I don't remember the last time I slept for 12 whole hours. Okay. Almost out of water. Oh, okay, no ghoul hiding in this one, just a couple of rad X's. Oh. Oh. Oh, miss me. Actually shot this 48 round magazine empty. Wow. Any more? Okay, I'm not going to pick up too much more stuff here, just because I can always do this later when I'm, you know, like collecting junk for this settlement. For now, we'll just focus on clearing out the ghouls. I'll just go back and I'll pick up all this loose junk and stuff later, off camera, so I don't have to bore people with my flower picking and looting. Okay, let's see if there's anything in this house here. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. A legendary ghoul. Determined, isn't he? Oh, I'm out of bullets here. Yeah. Blazing sledgehammer. Okay. Okay, well, looks like it's time to use the portable container now. Well, that lightens the load up a little. Okay. And of course, using the portable container makes me thirsty. I'm guessing that that's a feature, not a bug. Okay, well, I think we just found Ken and Tanya Standish, and there's Ken's invitation. And a torn journal page. So let's see what, Ken's invitation.
Hey, Ken, it's Carl. You two looking for a score? I got a lead for you. You know Sal, ex-gunner? She's after the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Biggest haul in the Commonwealth if you can get past the ghouls. I know you and Tanya have the skills. This could be big. You in?
Okay. And let's see what the torn journal page says. Okay. As soon as we get the treasure, I can finally do away with that damn woman. And her leering looks at Ken. Okay. So it looks like maybe there was a... None of these guys got along particularly well. Oh, look, here's an abandoned house. Let's go inside. Okay. Guess we can come back and loot later, as I said before. Just because I don't have a lot of water, I can't keep entering the portable container any more than what is absolutely necessary at this point. Oh! That kind of came out of nowhere. Okay, well, there's a bed there. And a terminal. Okay. And it looks like there's nothing on the terminal because all the data is corrupted. Hey, what's that behind those books? Keypad activate. Keypad requires a 3-digit code. Okay. That's not the 3-digit code. Okay, there must be a hint as to what the 3-digit code might be. In here somewhere. The bed. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, you know what? Let's try 424. Okay. Try that. 3-digit code. Okay. 4, 2, 4. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too terribly hard to figure out. Guess we better get ready for trouble.
Command center.
Command center. Ooh, anti-communism posters. Starting to run low on 38s too. Wow, that hardly ever happens. I guess I've just been in some areas where the enemies don't drop 38 ammunition very often. What else have I got? Okay, well I got this grease gun. Guess I can resort to that if necessary. Buff out. Oh. Oh, wow. Right there. Okay. That robot seems to be, where? Where? Oh, in the other room. Ah. Okay, there's another one running around in here somewhere too. Not in here though. Okay. Well, we'll grab that because it's valuable. Well, I can hear ghouls walking around. I just don't know where they are. Oh, okay. Now I know where they are. Wow, I need a Gauss rifle. Oh, look, that's a good find. Oh, okay, right there in the corner. Oh, good, there's some water. Listening post Juliet gate password. Okay. I'm probably going to need that. That's one thing that's changed a lot since Fallout New Vegas. In Fallout New Vegas, bobby pins were rare and hard to come by. If you actually broke a bobby pin, it was like, oh no, I broke a bobby pin. Whereas here, it's like, okay, I've got 300 more. Okay, right. I'm supposed to be restraining myself on how much stuff I pick up here because of the thirst issue. Stop that. Okay. I guess this is where I would use that password. Disable security systems. That sounds like a good idea. Warning, due to a DEFCON 1 level scenario, all systems are on lockdown, authorized, and blah, 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 blah. Okay. We'll open the door. Okay, it looks as though disabling the security system didn't actually work. Wow. Okay. Wow. Ow, it took some damage from that too. Okay, well, I've got plenty of food items here. Maybe we'll... Okay, that did hardly anything at all. Okay, well, we'll drink that Nuka-Cola Quantum then. Guess we'll loot the robots. I am about out of ammunition for my 38 gun here, so I guess I'll have to switch. We'll use this thing for a while.
That's it.
Yeah, want to keep this thing topped off whenever possible because the reload rate on it is horribly slow compared to, well, there's a tape on this. Okay. Post Juliet. Password. Okay, I can take that because it doesn't weigh anything. I can take that because it weighs next to nothing. Okay, we'll take that because it's valuable. Wow, a sealed door. A master level locked safe, but I can pick that lock. Because I've got plenty of bobby pins.
Sweet.
Another 10mm submachine gun. I picked them up just for the novelty of it. I mean, you know. It's a newer 10mm submachine gun mod than the one I used to run.
Got it.
Okay. What do we got here? Communication relay switchboard. Connection error. Communication relay Fort Hagen. An error. Communication relay Revere Beach. Okay. Listening post Bravo. Disable security systems. Okay. Security door control. I guess that's the way I would open that door. Alright.
Let's do this.
Whoa. Holy crap. Oh, throwing Molotov cocktails and wowee. Okay. I think we better switch to something that has a little bit more firepower here. Where are we? Here we go. Since this is how I was fortunate enough to pick up some more grenades. Ah, man, oh man, I'm getting the crap kicked out of me here. Okay, well. We'll drink up that. And we'll do a potion of armor. I think I've also got a fortify health potion in here somewhere too, yeah. Okay, there. Uh-oh, now I gotta reload the shotgun, okay. Wow, these guys are pretty tanky. Holy shit.
Just one day I'd like to not get shot.
Okay, is there more of them yet? Oh, there's another one right there. Okay, was that the last of them? Wow. Okay. Punishing synth right leg. Okay, what did this guy have? He had a 10mm submachine gun. Covert army helmet. Covert army fatigues. Okay. And, combat armor. Okay. Oh, didn't I stim-pack you already? Okay, there we go. He also was carrying a 10mm. What? Full measure. Okay, there's a legendary. Damage increases as the ammo currently loaded in your magazine decreases. Oh, okay. That's a weird legendary. Okay. Alright. Or that fancy combat armor. Okay. Can't really use the fancy combat armor, but... Oh, it's nice to have something to eat now. Ram. Okay, well, you know what? We'll grab one set of this armor. It looks like everybody's dressed the same, so we'll take one set of this armor just to put it on a mannequin and have a look at it. It looks as though now I'm going to have to go into my portable container again here. That's an interesting one. I wonder how that'll work. Have to try it out, maybe. Okay. That'll probably do for now. What else have we got here? Got a bunch of stuff. We'll probably pick up stuff now. Okay, that one's... Okay, well, we'll take it anyway. Maybe strip the scope off of it or something. So there was a secret dungeon below Jamaica Plain with a bunch of guys armed with 10mm submachine guns. Come on, get out of the way, dog. Okay, well, that was pretty exciting. Anyway, we'll get back in the elevator and head back to the surface. Gotta have a drink of water too now, by the looks of it. Come on, dog. Time to get out of the elevator. Alright. Outside we go. Okay, here we are again. What did you find? Where are you? Oh, here you are. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's try out this wonderful new full measure. Looks like it holds 30 rounds. It's got a rapid receiver on it. Medium magazine. Okay. Well, I guess we've got one place left to clear out here. See about doing that. Well, I know it does more damage when the magazine is close to empty, but you know what? This might be pushing it a little bit. It's like if I put a higher, like a more powerful receiver in this gun, that might be pretty good, actually.
Security's too good.
Okay, I can't hack that terminal. Pick locks, but I can't hack terminals. Okay, looks like I can hack terminals a little bit, but not very much. Ah. Okay, must be the other way.
Sweet.
Wow, how would a assault rifle fit inside that safe?
That's it.
Okay, you know what, if I take hacking as my next thing, then I could maybe come back and hack that terminal. Although I may want to spend a perk point in an offensive skill here, because I haven't done that very much yet. I'm going to start running into problems if I don't improve my ability to deal damage here pretty soon. Okay, let's just back away here a bit. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's another one. Okay, well, you know what? I was able to kill a pretty tough enemy with that. Duelist pipe wrench. That's actually a useful... I didn't realize just how useful the duelist legendary was until with another character that I'm playing just for my own, pleasure. I came across a couple of pieces of armor that have that effect, and what happens is that it isn't just melee enemies that attack you, although with the weapon I guess it would be, but when you're wearing armor with the duelist effect, even enemies with guns, and it'll make them drop their weapon if they start shooting you. It's actually a lot of fun. Anyway, we have some things to look at here now. Sal's holotape.
Damn it, worthless bastards. Brad roaches the moment they saw their first ghoul. I've spent months prepping for this op. There's no way I'm backing out now. That treasure will be mine, even if I have to dig it up with my own bare hands.
Okay. So that was Sal's holotape. Yeah, the Jamaica Plain flyer for the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Yeah. Wonder why these guys are so dumb that they never realized that there really was treasure. They wouldn't be advertising it on a flyer. Okay, well, it's time to get on with this. We'll head into the Jamaica Plain basement.
Nice.
Okay, we'll pick up a few of the more valuable items in here. I will look at the janitor's terminal. Facilities log. Oh, there's like a whole bunch. Renovations to the basement to fix up leaky pipes. Replace the air conditioning. Okay. Fix a light in the break room. 25th anniversary with the city. Oh. So this guy is like the career maintenance guy for the town hall or something. Okay. Yeah. Looks like they took this guy's maintenance budget and diverted it to building the vault. Okay, well. Maybe it'll mean something to someone someday. Okay. So it looks like the janitor didn't have, didn't really think much of the whole treasure of Jamaica Plains thing. Okay.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain.
Wow.
The security system is active. Please present your identification acknowledged. Welcome, Mayor. You are clear to proceed.
I guess I could walk through there if I wanted to. Let's go through here. We'll unlock this master lock door. It looks as though they had a little bit of a minor puzzle built in here where you had to either find the ID card or be able to actually pick a master level lock to bypass the security.
Got it.
Well, more 10mm rounds, more shotgun shells, that's good. Oh yeah, the other advantage to the combat shotgun is since I already spent a perk in Commando, I can actually make the combat shotgun into an automatic shotgun and benefit from that perk as well. So we'll just pick some of the more valuable items and leave the less valuable stuff behind here. I guess we could get a key if we really wanted to.
Nice.
Okay, we can use the Jamaica Plain Mayor's password to open the door. Yeah, I think this was also a hackable terminal, but if I remember right, if you hack the terminal, it activates those two Protectron robots.
No way I'm cracking this.
And I can't hack the terminals for those anyways, so having the mayor's ID card was pretty much a necessary thing. Okay, holotape instructions and treasures inventory. So the treasure, this is the big joke, right? The treasures of Jamaica Plain is actually a time capsule, which was supposed to be some sort of a, and this is the 2076 World Series baseball bat. It's supposed to be some sort of a tourist attraction, I guess. But as it turned out, it went badly over budget and nobody came to see it, and then they had the big war. Oh, look, there's some purified water in here.
Yes.
And that is from the mod Absolutely Headwear. So take a few of the more valuable items out of here. And that... Oh, okay, well, I guess that was just a little bit too much. I did find some water, though, so I can access my portable container again here and transfer some junk. Okay, that's probably good enough for now. I don't think I'm going to be really picking up anything else. Okay, so we can play the holotapes in the terminal. Or we can just play them in the Pip-Boy. Central tables. Holotape instructions, mayor's message, treasures inventory. It's just a list of all of the things that are in here. In the various displays, I guess. Meant to be a bit of a museum type style display. Yeah. So it's just a list of all the stuff that's in the display cabinets. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll open the box of cigars anyway. And we'll play the Treasures of Jamaica Plain.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. Within the walls of this time capsule, you, our descendants, will find the items and mementos we treasured in the year 2077. To you, 200 years in the future, these relics may seem quaint, but we hope that they will remind you of our place in history and your own. As we laid the foundation for the world in which you live, so you too will lay a foundation for future generations. May that future be bright. On behalf of all of us in 2077, we wish you well. This is Mayor Alyssa Park, speaking for the town of Jamaica Plain.
Okay, well, that's it for the Treasure of Jamaica Plain. I guess now all that's left to do is to go and activate the workbench. And we will have made the people in the Red Rocket truck stop very happy. There was a pack of cigarettes here somewhere. Where did I see that? There. Gotta grab those. So we'll head back on up here. Oops, that's the janitor's office. Which way is out? There's the stairs. We'll head back on out there and we'll head for the workbench, and that's where we'll pick it up next time, because we're about out of time here. But hopefully you enjoyed today's episode of the Adventures of Chef Perry. And we'll see you at the workbench and make a plane next time. Until then, I'm Sandman99.